hay stumper. This is the Walkera 4. This is the guts left of one of them. There's the little red light thing in there. It's torn up, but it's pretty simple. Here's the things you're going to screw the super skids into. Here and here. And that's where the screws go. Okay, now looking at the super skids. These are the super skids. This has been beat up pretty bad. There's two screws here that hold in a brace, and then that brace goes up into, see if I can, here's a better view of it. This brace goes up into those screw holes right there. And these two sticks, you don't cut them, but you leave them long and let them run way up into the canopy. Line the canopy with duct tape, otherwise you're going to get a busted nose. This is a Frankencopter, so it doesn't count. The antenna runs down this, from up there, runs down the super skid, around and back, and then down the wire and leave a little pigtail on the end. This should be taped from here to here with black tape. I didn't do it, and I just found out about the boom strike last night. That will hit right there and just break that boom right in half. Fly bar. This is a rotor head. If it pops up on you, push the bearing in and then push it down. Control links can be removed to remove that rotor head if you have to. The screws are up underneath. To change the blades, you got to pop it off just about. Paddle control frame. These little balls here are really small. The links to those, and everything else is about the same. Swash plate, everything. There's your collar that holds it down. It holds it up, actually. Yeah, something in that bearing. This can be replaced with wire. When you get it, put 2 layers of black tape on the flybar paddles, like that, and they need to be tighter than that one is. Both sides get the black tape. That gives it a little gyroscopic stability. Blades should be loose but not floppy, about like that. Do it again so you can see it. Okay, if you raise it up, kind of shake it, it'll fall. It won't be floppy. If you don't leave them kind of tight, you'll get a boom strike. On the tail, this is a piece of fuel tubing. Just a little, you can get it up by the foot at the hobby shop. These pins go into the gear, and the gear goes on this stick. So there's bearings in here. This is the same idea of the one on top of the CX. It's just been moved back here. Just a thing on the Walkera, you have a screw, and you can use that screw to just go around it and then come around like that. And you just go around. This is another piece of fuel tubing. It should stick out about 1/2 inch from the stick. And I put a piece of black tape on it, and it just goes right up in there. It's been at a 90-degree angle. It just sticks it up in the fuel tubing. That's about it. Oh, battery. Battery's like this. It's a 650 milliamp, 8.4 volt. It goes in like this. You just slip it in there, and you'll put it in your battery holder, and the battery holder will probably be one in front of this skid brace and one behind the skid brace. That way you can get it balanced out. And it just goes in there like that, cinches up, and just charge it in place once you get it perfect. Unless you got a bunch of batteries. If you want to use a LiPo, come in here. For a LiPo, mount it here. or put something here and mount it here underneath this. Don't mess with your center of gravity on your nickel metal hydride. And for a while I would use these, because if you crash you can't hurt these. You will not explode those. And that's about it. Enjoy.